Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity. We gotta go deal with some bears. Let's see. Hopefully there's a diplomatic way to resolve this, but I have a feeling that's not the case. Too much waiting. Something's gotta happen soon. Can't really talk to him anymore, eh?
If you stand on the side of that toothless old bag of bones, then you stand in my way.
Okay. Hold on. Fighter not met. Isn't she a hunter? Alright, well, let's select Eder specifically, because he's definitely a fighter. Oh, Eder wants to say
Hope
something.
I didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
You had a lot on your mind. I don't know what specifically you're referencing, to be honest with you.
Got real close. Didn't expect that. Now, for a second, I thought I was gonna finally see some answers.
Yeah?
Foolish, of course. And why should I get answers? There's a world of Aethasians out there, don't know if their god's been blown up. Still, man can't help looking back. Guess you'd know that well as anyone.
Yep. Eder stares off, focusing on some distant thing unseen and unrealized.
I might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. That's all I'll ever know.
You did what you had to do, even if Wadewind was ethos. His actions were destructive.
His actions didn't seem righteous enough for a god. That's why me and Woden had Widewind figured for a pretender. It didn't occur to me that my god might actually mean to do harm to his own. Something to think about, I guess.
Alright, so the fighter option is the only one we have. We're in
Hey,
not a great shape. Whatever.
If you stand on the side of that toothless old bag of bones, then you stand in my way.
How is the fighter requirement not met? Very confused. It's definitely his class. Alright, at least this gives us a chance to reconsider and all that, because I think... let's try it first without resting, and then we'll go from there. No. Let's form up. Alright, Eder in front.
If you stand on the side of that toothless old bag of bones, then you stand in my way.
Alright, try me. Alright, so... Best way to handle this, I don't know.
hey.
That's why you attack him.
Yeah?
Maybe I'll go Elder Bear?
I'm ready.
Hi?
Ready, Watcher.
Let's try that. How did you get... How did you get on Durance, of all people? Like, what happened? Where's Pangea? You're supposed to be fighting this guy. So this is a big problem. Durance is gonna get smashed. Where'd Loth end up? Where's he in this mess? Okay, he's here.
What?
That's probably a pretty good one for what we're doing here. Shields of the Faithful conjures powerful holy shield, granting deflection bonus to allies in area of effect. These all seem to be mostly physical attackers, so that's probably good. But yeah, you need to get away from this bear. Get you to just kind of run over there.
That's not very helpful.
I'm ready.
Okay, Durance,
What?
you need to move.
Yes?
Got the priest.
Oh, the priest went down immediately. Excellent. So, I mean, as long as you can get up here in a second, we can have her revive him.
I'm ready.
Finish this bear off real quick, then we got to get the priest back.
How may I help?
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, she just got hit with a big old rock.
Eh?
Oh my
I'm
good
ready.
lord.
What?
I'm here.
Where'd everybody go? Oh, she's petrified, okay.
Aye?
Oop. I just got killed. Not ideal.
Hey.
Try that.
What?
You have a resurrection spell too, right? Where the heck am I in this mess?
Mow it.
Second wind right away. What's this bear doing? Don't like it very much.
How may I help?
Ready, Watcher.
Now let's Tanglefoot him. I don't like how he keeps running around like that. Yeah, he's going straight
What?
for Durance again.
That's it. What? What?
I'm ready.
Gaya's about to go down. I can't even freaking see her. Now lay hands on yourself real quick.
Hey,
Is Eder even fighting anybody? It seems like the two people he's been fighting have been doing like have no damage done to him.
Yes?
Okay, she's about done for. Try that firebug. Let's see how that goes.
I?
I'm here.
All right. Well, we got the Oernos, the big bear. What are we down to? Just the clanswoman and Eden?
I'm ready.
Perfect.
Huh?
Let's try that.
hey.
Yes?
I'm here.
All right. Felt like that fight was getting a little dicey for a second there, but
Hey,
I mean, we are pretty beat up. Yeah, this stuff good. Exceptional battle axe. A fine pole axe. I wonder if that's better than what I have. Take all. Alright, let's definitely take a little rest. Ooh boy. Pretty beat up. Your eyes open to a familiar scene. Durance sits with the staff laid across his lap, a malignant flame spouting from the end. He is difficult to make out, his features soft, bleeding together, but the staff, you can clearly see the etchings aglow in the molten orange. Although Durance's face is difficult to distinguish, there's no mistaking the hardened expression and furrowed brow. His voice hisses and sputters, low and unintelligible, as though having a private argument with the staff. Traces of spittle catch the firelight as they fly from his lips like little sparks. And to your surprise, there's a female figure behind him. You're about to call it a warning when you realize it's Margan's statue, where you met at Durance at the fort. Yet she seemed almost alive for a moment. Her cast shadow seemed as if it was moving, cloaked, then it is frozen with the night as its back. There's something odd about the symbols. A circle of 12 smaller circles. One of the small circles glows brightly, but the other 11 give off little light. They flicker and fade like dying embers. Between his hissing and curses, Durance lowers his face close to the staff and blows on the fading circles with a panic, rapidly coaxing the light from him, but they do not ignite. One by one, the light of the circles dies and the smoke rises from the ashes. Only one still burns. Durance hurls his staff at his feet. It clatters on the ground, and its edges have become soft and difficult to find. Like its owner, the staff has become a blur. You close your eyes and reopen. Durance is there, picking the staff up off the ground. The blur is gone, and you're awake. Interesting. All right, what's going on with the fading symbols? I have questions.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I had another vision of you. One of the symbols of your staff. It was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity, and we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
I saw a symbol of 12 circles. What does that represent?
That symbol? The God Hammer.
Then it was the God Hammer's symbol. I saw you extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the God Hammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margaret had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best.
I think a lot of people
Margaret's
do that.
flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
All right, we got 1152 experience out of that. Flames distort all that lies around them, and you never seem far from a flame.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing, only an opening of the eyes. I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
Fair enough, bud. All right. So, we did manage to move the needle a little on that companion quest. So, what do I do next in this quest that I'm actually doing? Return to Galawain at Terra Evra. Okay. I figured there's got to be, they got to say something, right? Like, there's got to be some, like, notion or acknowledgement here. Wouldn't you think? Am I by myself? Hopefully, they don't attack. Any news of the bear? I dealt with Oernos. You chose well. Soul's cubs will grow up to be quick, fierce, so the fangs will follow their example. Thank you for resolving this Esther war. Wow, that's really it, huh? All right. Okay, the whole party's moving. I thought there'd be more to it than other than like, thanks, bud. But I guess that is it. All right. Looks like that's the nearest exit. Let's head to that one. We need to head back to Elm's Reach. And so I'm thinking, trying to debate, do I go straight to, after I have the blessing, do I go straight to the island? Or maybe I should backtrack a little and see if I can do something like the endless paths now. We've gained a couple levels since the last time I've been there. I bet we can beat that boss at level 5 and then see where the paths go from there, right? I would think so. This one I want. Pray to Gawain. Come to seek his favor. Let's howl back. Nose switches your scent, starting at your shoulder, proceeding down the length of your arm. You follow your nose, your hands covered in blood. A tongue, red meaty as a snake, stoles out of its mouth and swipes your bloody hand. Its lips curl into what looks like a smile. The beast looks back at you as it fixes with glowing eyes. Its muzzle retreats into a long bearded face, and its pointed ears lengthen, drooping to the sides of its head. What was a massive hound becomes a giant of a man, his broad, muscled shoulders draped with furs. He holds a flint knife to your neck and grins, revealing a row of long pointed teeth. One way to make an introduction, I suppose.
The lioness reigns still, and soon her cubs will rise. Why did you strike the bear down?
Lioness found an advantage and held it. Her cunning made her a more deserving champion.
Strength begets strength. The mighty seize an advantage in their jaws and do not let go. They shake and wring it, puncture its arteries with sharpened fangs. Blood whets their appetite.
I do good. I got 2250 experience. Or did I mess that up? Was I supposed to pick the bear? He lets out a howl that rings through the air. He lowers his head, puffs of steam rising, panting from his mouth. Twigs crunch and branches snap. The ground shivers under the weight of pacing, prowling footsteps. A dozen beasts, bears, wolves, long-faned cats, stalk you out of the undergrowth, their matching amber eyes fast on you. Magnificent. As the beasts encircle you, their master rises to the feet. Even the largest of the bears can only reach his browned and muscled knotted shoulders. You stand mindful of the ring of predators surrounding you.
You sought and won the favor of Galawain. What new prey do you now pursue?
I hunt Theos.
To track a quarry, you must understand its movements. And Theos follows the path of a more powerful master.
Oh? A warm breeze carries the smell of smoke and gunpowder. Sparks ignite and float the draft, catching the leaves under Galwain's head. A sudden blast of heat scalds your face, and even as you turn away, a flash of light sears your vision through your eyelids. Good grief. When you look back, you see a woman in full plate standing next to Galawain. Her mirrored polished armor flickers with images reflected in flames. You can't see her face, but her voice is strong and clear like the ringing of steel.
Let him know his foe.
Oh, Margan? The whore breaks her silence at last. Good grief, Durance. Have you missed me, Margan? You may have found other lovers, but surely none was my equal. Margan says nothing in response. Indeed, she never even glances at Durance's direction. Her involuntary tick causes the baggy skin beneath Durance's eyes quiver. He says no more, his ruddy skin blanched white.
Theos has trapped thousands of souls in sun and shadow like rabbits in a snare. Now, he goes there to retrieve the kill for his master Woodica.
Okay.
She will feast on them, suck their marrow, grow strong on their essence.
And why would Theos help Woodica?
Because he is her hound. He has always done her bidding.
Okay.
Woodica stands for an old order. So does Theos.
I guess that kind of tracks. A golem made of blackened, pitted iron steps out of Margan's shadow. Its movements are slow yet precise, each footfall accompanied by a groaning and grinding of metal. The steady orange glow of furnace coals emanates from its eye sockets.
They both fear change, and the Deerwood has changed much recently. People find answers not in the gods, but in animancy, the product of their own labors.
Yeah, fair enough.
And why not? When they have learned that even a god can be killed.
Ooh. She says it like it wasn't her followers who unleashed the God Hammer. Yeah, you haven't done anything to stop Theos.
There is a pact. One Woodica herself has just barely kept. We gods must allow mortals to direct their own affairs.
Okay.
This limit keeps peace between us.
So Woodica directs Theos, and he does her will.
And now these three direct us.
It is not our fight.
And what do you want me to do about it?
Track Theos. Follow the trail he has left for you, and corner him in sun and shadow.
You must stop him before he empowers Woodica.
Okay.
And if you do, you will have a different decision to make.
Yeah. Experience with superior officers tells me this decision has a right and wrong answer as far as a lot of you are concerned.
Souls were ripped from the world, ripe and full and pulsing with essence. Scatter them like bones to a pack of dogs. Their essence will strengthen the souls of the Deerwood. Let the remains of the dead feed the survivors.
Yeah, I gotta find Theos. We gotta deal with this.
And when you descend the pit to sun in shadow, you can count on our assistance to see you safely through. As I hope we can count on yours when you reach the bottom. There are many souls upon the burial isle that are sworn to serve us. They belong to you now, and they shall guide your descent.
Alright, cool. Let's see. Beware the promises of a God Watcher. They're binding, but only in one direction. Ooh. Yeah, he's bitter about Margan. The beasts grow restless, pawing at the ground, eyeing you with renewed interest. The bear sniffs the ground next to your leg. One Skelger skulks in a circle, its amber eyes glowing. Gawain hurls his knife between your feet, sinking into its handle. He raises his empty hand.
Hunt him, mortal. And when you stop him, let the souls he has captured feed the deerwood.
Fair enough.
Strengthen the souls of those who remain. Prepare them to face the challenges that will follow. Pledge that you will do this, and we will grant you a power fit for the finest warrior who ever lived.
Ooh, I like that.
Betray us, and my beast shall track you down. Our allegiance is not to be accepted and cast aside.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely put the souls back in the Direwood. Wouldn't that end the whole Hollowborn fiasco that's going on? I think it would.
The bargain is struck, Watcher. Keep your part.
Gawain lunges at you and sinks a hatchet into your chest. You cry out, but the pain passes quickly. Energy and power seep into you through the wound, and when Gawain withdraws, the flesh knits again to contain something warm and pulsing with power. Granted Gawain's boon. Ooh, what's that do? The vision vanishes in an instant, returning you to Terra Everon, where burning candles replace the glowing eyes of Gawain's beasts. Quest completed, and somehow we did not gain a level. That's wild. We got a ton of XP out of all that stuff. But unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good one.